people? Scott here. Um, had some things happen to me this week. Some medical issues that resulted from my years of drug use. Um, which for 8 years now I've been clean and sober. Um, I had several strokes and a couple brain hemorrhages that have been see, that's where they cut in. See, that's where they cut in. You can't see that one too well, but you can. But that's what the brain hemorrhages were. Basically, I told the doc to give it to me in layman's terms, and he said that they were going to cut my skull open and flip my membrane on top of my brain like an over easy egg to encourage vein growth on my brain, and they stopped the bleeder. You know, that happened a few years ago, um, which was a direct result of all the drug use I had done. Which, like I said, now I've been clean for 8 years. Um, it's before I had all the strokes and the brain hemorrhages. I've had two of them. The first one, they cut my head open and flipped my mucous membrane like an over easy egg, like I told them to give me layman's terms, you know. So, um, it was a few days ago. I was at the coffee shop I always hang out at, and I was with some friends, and we were playing Cards Against Humanity, and all of a sudden I got really hot and started sweating like crazy, and um, my friends had said, "Are you okay?" Because all of a sudden you got really white, like just all of a sudden pale, and it was noticeable. I'm like, I'm feeling kind of ill and hot and sweaty, and I took my long sleeve shirt off, my hat off, and um, I stuck it out for another 15, 20 minutes. And the game was starting to end. Well, the coffee shop was about to close. So we were about to end the game. And I noticed I only had 5 cards, and the girl next to me had 10 cards, and a couple people had 6 cards. So I just threw my cards down and said, okay, I'm up. Because I thought I was going to be sick. And I ended up going into the bathroom. And for lack of better description, I did get sick. But in not the traditional sense of getting sick. I did definitely get ill, but yeah, we'll leave it at that and leave it to your imagination. Let's just say I didn't puke, but I did get sick. Um, I had some kind of a weird thing happen, which is hence the video Strange Happenings. Um, I had cataplexy, which comes with narcolepsy. It's where you lose all control of your muscles, including your eyes. You can't talk. You can't move anything. You collapse, and it's called cataplexy. And people usually wake up, Scott. And I'm just in my brain. I'm thinking to myself, because I'm wide awake. I'm thinking to myself, please don't slap me. And they're like, okay, we're gonna call an ambulance. I'm like, no. I'm thinking this in my brain. I'm like, no, don't call an ambulance. They're just gonna tell me I'm having cataplexy. And the only thing I'd like them to do, is one, make me comfortable somehow, or put me into my bed if they could. I ended up getting a ride home from some nice girl that was playing Cards Against Humanity with us. It's a weekly thing we do, or monthly, excuse me. And I was fighting consciousness the whole way home. But as soon as I got home and got something to eat, think my eyes were wide open and I wasn't tired anymore. So I'm thinking the whole thing about having to get sick was a diabetic condition. I'm not insulin dependent. I am metformin dependent, which is a pill I have to take once a day. Um, I hope they find a cure for this. I really do. I really wish they'd find a cure for diabetes. They're trying, but um, I'm not sure what the word was that happened to me. I think I got hypoglycemic. I don't know the word, but I do know it was either too much or too little of sugar in my bloodstream or what have it. Um, I'm sure it's not. Oh, either way, I know it's not insulin dependent, so it wasn't a lack of insulin. Probably too much or something. I don't know. Um, but it gets you ill. You want to vomit, and you get really hot and sweaty, and you can't really move too much. You just kind of want to like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here, and that's exactly what I did, and I thought I was going to get sick, but obviously, I went to the bathroom and yeah, I got sick, but not in the traditional sense of getting sick, uh, which is just kind of gross, but what happened? So couple that with cataplexy, which is the whole. As soon as I walked out of the bathroom, my knees started to give out. Um, thank God the group was there to, you know, catch me and help steady me and sit me into a chair because I didn't want that to happen. And two of them carried me out of the coffee shop. Well, they put their arms around my arms and I walked to the curb and they picked me up with the car and drove me all the way home, which was very nice of them. And the first video I made for this was way too long and was having a problem uploading. The second one will upload because it's not too long. Um, but that's what happened to me, and it's kind of sucks, But oh well, I'm still normal. It's the only thing that's happened because of the head injury or the strokes. It caused my narcolepsy to kick in again, which I grew out of as a kid. Well, I grew out of it into puberty once I hit puberty. But when you get a head injury, it comes back tenfold. Um, it's pretty much all there is. And that was a strange happening. Um, yeah, there's some other things that happened in the house, but I'm not going to go into that. You guys probably just think I'm like some kind of whack job or something, but yeah, I saw something in my one of my roommates saw something, and yeah, um, seems to be a common thing in this neighborhood. Don't know why. I do know right down that way. There's a cemetery a block away on the other side of the park. I don't know if the park land or if this whole housing land is a part of that cemetery. I don't know. But I do know some strange things have happened in the house. I'm not going to describe them. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to tell you, hey, watch part two too. Two. Watch part two also. Okay. Thank you.